Hey guys, it's me Giovanni, and today I just have a lot on my mind. So I'm just gonna say these things. I've heard that the Steamboat Willie short from Disney has been in public domain apparently, but thankfully not the Mickey Mouse character, just Steamboat Willie. So that was a bit of a relief. But of course, people have immediately approached the idea of making a horror movie out of Steamboat Willie, similar to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Yeah, I don't know why, but I like horror movies, especially if they're terrible horror movies. I don't mind. So I thought, okay, this might be interesting. There's also going to be a horror game known as Infestation 88, which it involves Mickey Mouse, of course, and an actual Steamboat Willie horror movie made by the people who made Art the Clown. And I was like, wait, really? This is interesting. So the first horror movie that was announced to be made, coming out in March, is Mickey Mouse Trap, which the name sounds similar to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, but thankfully, it actually involves an original story where it doesn't involve childhood characters being psychopathic killers and like people in masks. No, it actually involves a serial killer wearing a Mickey Mouse mask and killing random people at an the place that takes place in the movie is called in an in an in an amusement arcade, like an amusement park arcade combination. Like that would be really cool. I mean, I wish that I would go there, but maybe not really. Especially if there was a killer on the loose. But anyways, since Steamboat Willie was apparently now in public domain and people have immediately just wanted to make horror media off of it, I was in shock, but at the same time, I have a feeling that I wasn't going to be surprised, but because, I mean, look what happened to Winnie the Pooh. We already know how that turned out, and I liked it, even if it wasn't great. But all in all, thankfully, the Mickey Mouse character is not in public domain, so that's great. But my God. Anyways, so as you might know, I'm trying to make my character Quinnsezl as canonically important as possible to me. Where I have mostly gone on Tumblr, and thankfully, firstly, some people have managed to respond to me. One of them, commissions thing. I don't want to do commissions, no. Another person who I saw their Papa Louie art where my favorite character, Johnny, was in, and he just looks so damn good. I decided to approach them. So I talked to them and told them if they like the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom, and they said yes. So I told them about Five Nights at Candy's, the character of Mary Schmidt, and that she has a daughter named Marilyn. I haven't got a response from them since I said that. I'm not sure when they're gonna respond back, but I'm just not sure. But on TikTok, Zombiero, who makes Mary Schmidt and Michael Afton artwork, saw my latest TikTok of my character Quinnsezl, her supposed poster that I really want to make a horror movie about her. like a mini series, like the mini series involving her character of the late 50s to early and mid 60s, like her story about her falling in love, her dealing with stuff like school and such, stuff like that. But I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I mean, it might take some time. It might take some creativity, effort, and trying to figure out how certain scenes are supposed to work. Kind of like how I did with this movie that you're seeing right now, The Return of the Ultima. Now, this her movie was originally in 3 parts, and is in my phone account and is on my YouTube account on my phone. So I made the 2 halves of the video, slowed it down, and decided to voice act it myself. And it turned out good, just not great. I, of course, had to disable the comment section because, you know what happened. But anyways, the miniseries is supposed to take place, like I said, in the late 50s to early mid 60s, about Quinnsezl's life, involving her love relationships, her as a, well, since I'm showing you this movie right now, and her and my street, Phoenix Drop High, her story in the 1960s kind of ignores season 4 and 6, obviously. So it's much more nicer, bit more delicate, quicker or faster, and a faster storyline than what My Street season 4 and 6 did, being so dark, twisted, and just really deep, like really deep. And I at first did not like it. I thought it was strange, but then again, it felt foreshadowed because of other events that happened in My Street, so it made sense, but I still didn't like it. It was just way too deep, twisted, and dark for me, so my character's story basically ignores those events, and they still technically happened, with Aaron being blind. With Aaron being blind, he lost his memories, but thankfully he gained them all back. He's still suffering. Him and Avmal are still suffering. Some of the characters still are, like Melissa, Gareth, Lawrence, blah blah blah. And stuff happened. Yeah, I feel like I'm still one step closer of making my character seem as important to me as possible, because she still is. I like Quinnsezl. I'm really glad that I made her, and I did not want to replace her in any way. I tried, and I still go back to her to extend her story, like do multiple time periods, ethnicities, or any other stuff, like her love relationships, her family life, anything, just anything to make her seem important to other aspects. And is that okay? Do you think that's okay? I'm just saying. But anyways, the last thing that I wanted to talk about was Thignidos. I feel like he's gotten worse and worse and worse. It drives me crazy to just think about it, and I don't know what to do about it. I really don't. It doesn't sit well with me, especially since he currently made a video about FGT TV, um, video exposing them. And I'm just like, oh my god, can this guy just be done already with these people and these things that he's went on about multiple times? Sometimes I'm just like, he's already lost it. He already got brainwashed by his fans. But I still want him to go back to normal. He's just gotten so worse that at this point there's just no return. He just doesn't care about anything, especially about Skibidi Toilet. Because the creator, Defuk Boom, has done many things, especially swearing and racism. It's just not good. He's just a terrible person, and Thing Noodles just doesn't understand. He probably doesn't understand a lot of things. Sure, he understands that Linky Box is cringe, and I can totally understand that. But I feel like he's Linky Box, Markiplier, and, should I say this, Sniper Wolf combined. He's like 3 of those YouTubers combined into one. Thing Noodles, except he doesn't like manipulate or doesn't credit people from reacting to their videos. No. He's not like that. He's not cringy like Linky Box, but his most recent TikTok probably does that, since it was uploaded in October, and his reaction video to people reacting to his voice was like what, before October? Not sure. But anyways, yeah. I still want to confront him about his behavior. He's just not... I feel like he's no longer a good person. He's an idiot. He's a jerk. Remember, I don't blame people for saying that they just left Thing Noodles all because he first went for the face and emoji face cam. I don't blame them, because nowadays it's just him as a cat. Just a cat. And he also does that as his Roblox character. So I'm just like, wow. He's just really shallow, isn't he? He really is. I feel like he lost his mind. He really has. And okay, I still think about these 2 girls, genderless freaks, 2 people who are both named Cat, and they piss me off. They really do piss me off. Like Cat/Yan Dan TDM. Ugh, I can't with her. I'm just glad that she's barely even posting on any other social media. And I haven't seen her Twitter or Instagram, but I'm pretty sure that I don't want to see it. And Cat Daisy cosplays, my god. Whenever I see her TikTok, whenever I see her Thing Noodles cosplay, it just makes my blood boil, because she reacted to my video about me talking about her, and she said that I gave my unwanted, honest opinions about her. She said it in air quotes. And I was like, she's being mean and making fun of me. And even though I did misgender her by calling her he, it was because she had her name, Cat/Scott, there on her TikTok account one time. Just one time. And she was mad because I misgendered her. These people have gone crazy. I hate them. I really do hate them. Okay, that's all. Bye.